You don't binge because you're stressed, you're overwhelmed, because your husband brought home cookies. And this might be the biggest breakthrough that you're going to have in your journey. So the number one reason why you binge is because you have the urge to binge. It's not the stress. It's not the cookies. It's this pull that you feel in your body, the urge, the feeling that takes over your body and makes you just want to give in. It's like, I need to give in even when you know better, right? Your mind intellectually knows don't give in. And your body's like, but I feel like I have to. That's the urge. That's his pull. Think of it this way. There could be two people who are both stressed out at work. One goes home, binges on chocolate chip cookies, while the other takes a bath, goes for a walk, or does some yoga. The difference is because of the urge. The person who binges is not broken. They've just got a strong urge pulling them to go and binge. And that's exactly what you may be experiencing right now. It's not about the food, it's about the urge, the surge of energy, the rush of anxiety, the out-of-body experience where you feel like you don't have a choice, you have to give in right now. And if you did not feel that urge, you wouldn't binge. The reason that I am binge-free is because I stopped giving into the urge. I don't rely on willpower or tell myself, don't do it. I've eliminated the urge altogether. And this happens for so many of my clients. They no longer binge. They don't binge because they don't have the urge. They don't feel the urge anymore. They don't have this strong pull to go into their pantry and consume thousands of calories at once. And it's possible for you as well too. And this is actually very exciting. You can stop your binge eating by rewiring your brain and getting rid of the urge to binge. Now, of course, you need to learn how to process your emotions, cope with your emotions, reduce stress, make peace with all different types of food. Absolutely. But the key to stopping binge eating is rewiring your brain and eliminating the urge. I have an entire box of brownies and cookies in my house, and half the time I forget that they're even there. And it's not about motivation. It's about not having this urge to binge. So you will stop your binge eating once you stop giving into your urges. That is key. Every time you give in, you reinforce the cycle. You tell yourself, one last time, I promise this will be the last time, but it's never the last time. You wake up the next day and it's like, I'm going to do better. I'm going to start fresh next week. But that cycle just keeps repeating itself. So you binge because of the urge to binge. And in order for you to break free, you need to practice not giving in. And each time you resist the urge, you don't give in, you weaken the neural pathways in your brain and you actually train yourself to be less impulsive with food. This is how you regain your control back. So it's not your fault. You've been told lies all along that you binge because you're stressed and you're overwhelmed and this, that, and the other, and you have chocolate in the house. No. It's not the chocolate in your house. It's not the stress because you've been told it's because you have chocolate in your house, so you avoid buying the chocolate, and then all you literally do is think about the chocolate. And then when you finally give in, it's gone in a day. You've been told it's because of stress. So you reach for food to cope whenever you're stressed or you feel overwhelmed, and you justify it every single time with that same old story. It's because I'm stressed. It's not the chocolate. It's not the stress. The real reason why you binge is because of the urge. And once you understand that the urge is what drives you, you can rewire your brain to stop giving in. This is exactly what I did for myself. And this is why you see me sharing all the time my clients who are so free with food. They stop their binge eating. They're present in their life with their children. They have an easy, effortless relationship with food because of this. And when you do this, you can walk past a box of cookies knowing they're there and not even thinking about them. That's what happens when the urge disappears. That's how you actually break free for good. This is how you actually regain your control back. And I've actually been walking through a bunch of badasses through this entire process. I've created this transformational series. It's called Your Binge-Free Year. It was originally a 3-day transformational series, and it's honestly been incredible that I've added 2 bonus trainings. So now it's 5 days. It's a 5-day transformational series where I'm helping you conquer binge eating. I'm helping you rewire your brain to get rid of your strong, demanding binge urges. So if you're ready to stop feeling impulsive with food, you want to be able to stop eating when you're full, quiet the food noise in your head, feel incredible, amazing in your own skin, and turn your binge-free days, binge-free weeks, binge-free months into your binge-free year that feels actually effortless to maintain, you got to be inside of this training. There's so many wins already for the badasses who've already joined. One client said, I made cookies with my daughter and normally I would eat a bunch of them. Last night I had no urge and was present with my daughter and it felt awesome. Someone else said, I stopped eating when I was full, before I was full, enjoyed feeling light and satisfied, not overly full or heavy. Another person said, during our meeting, I was craving cake that my daughter made. And instead of trying to restrict myself, I had 3 bites, satisfied my craving, and I was able to stop after those 3 bites and not binge. Another person said, I was working from home today and I felt an urge. I sat with it, did not give in. I paused. I gave myself space. I used the strategy, space, time, and distance that I actually teach inside of this program. And she didn't feel the urge. The urge passed. Another person said, my husband brought home mini cookies. They've been sitting on the counter for 2 days. And I said, when I'm ready, I'll have some. And she had a few in the middle of the day, which at first she was terrified to do because it's like, if I start, I'm going to binge. And her whole day would be ruined. And she just had a few and she walked away. This is the power of rewiring your brain and getting rid of your binge urges. So I am so excited. You can still join us. No matter when you join, the replays are available. It's lifetime access. This is a 5-day transformational series. If you are truly ready to make 2025 the year that you conquer binge eating, even if you're listening to this after, you can still join this series. I am literally walking you through the exact steps that I took to conquer binge eating. I'm not holding anything back. And, you're not just learning from somebody that has never gone through binge eating. So many people come into my programs and work with me specifically because they know I get them. I've been there. I've been in your shoes. I've had constant food thoughts. I felt strong urges to binge, and I'm on the other side. And I've helped so many clients from all around the world conquer binge eating as well too, and you're no different. You get to feel incredible in your own skin. You get to be in the driver's seat of your own life. You get to stop eating when you're full. You get to actually start living your life. And most importantly, step into this powerful, unstoppable badass that is you, who's not controlled by food anymore. And I'm so excited to support you. So I will leave the link down below. You can join us. You're going to learn this process that is going to seriously transform your entire relationship with food. And it's just going to make it so much easier for you to not give in to your binge urges. So I'm so excited. I will see you inside your binge-free year. Come join us. Come inside this program, transform your relationship with food, and put an end to binge eating for good.